Well, thanks for that. So we have been seeing the numbers for the company, which is a sales number specifically, and there is quite a trend that's happening over the last 3 months. So, of course, when we look at the numbers from March onwards, the sales trend has, been positive for most companies as well, including Ola Electric. It has grown substantially going forward as well. But when you look at, the exact numbers for Ola Electric specifically, we have seen the numbers from April go from around 34,000 odd to increasing it to 41,000, and here the growth numbers are very important, growing by upwards, of course, upwards of 100% here as well. When you move on and look at the other competitors as well, such as TVS Motors, we've seen a very sharp growth seen in April, but the normal growth trend of TVS Motors has been around the 40 to 60% range on a lower base as well, because last year was the first full year of EV sales. This year is growing over that. The next company that we're looking at is Bajaj Auto, and this is specifically one of the biggest gainers, and we'll look at the market share later on, but just look at the growth numbers, over 100%, growing at 200% in the month of June and continuing the trend in July, and this is despite the FAME scheme ending in March and having a 50% reduction in EMPS. And finally, let's look at Ather as well, Ola's erstwhile private competitor. It has, degrown in April because of the FAME scheme ending. It has gained some, ground now, but not as high a growth that you would expect for something like an Ather Energy. But what's interesting is what we want to address in this particular segment is, of course, the market share. Ola had roughly 46% market share in the month of June. That's fallen by 13% to come at roughly around 33%. And that's one of the key concerns that Jefferies has also highlighted in its note today. When you look at who's one of the biggest gainers, it's Bajaj Auto. Market share has gone from 11% to 18%. TVS has been able to, maintain its market share, but, we have seen a degrowth from the 25% we saw in the previous month. And Ather Energy, while also growing by 50%, it's still not seen that kind of growth that it should, because it's been in the market longer than Bajaj as well as TVS Motors as well. Now, what could be some of the factors that's leading to someone like a Bajaj outpacing the growth in market share versus Ola Electric is, of course, we see that the cheaper variants launched by both the players. TVS has been able to maintain its market share at roughly around 18 to 19%, but Bajaj has gained it on the back of the Chetak launch in the 95,000 rupees segment. Now, that is still expensive to what Ola Electric does at about 80,000 odd, but she has seen people choosing quality over in the past 3 months, and that's been one of the key factors. The other factor we could look at is deeper market penetration by the legacy players, specifically Bajaj and TVS. They've increased their presence to about 300 to 400 cities in India, and also opening newer dealership. They are building in the customer segment as well very well. And finally, customers having a larger choice now. Earlier, there were just a couple of private players, Ola and Ather, who were in the market. Bajaj and TVS have come in the last couple of years. We've also seen Hero Vida come in now, which has about 5% market share. But to overall just wrap this particular segment up, the market share fall from roughly around 46% to 33% is something to look out at. We'll see what the company has to say and let's see how the market share ends for August. This was, of course, till the 18th only, but we'll see the data more granularly. But Bajaj Auto being one of the biggest winners in the EV play as of now. Back to you.